It is a clash of clans at the heart of the ECB. Battle lines are being drawn between officials over the need for more immediate monetary support. Executive board member Fabio Panetta and chief economist Philip Lane have raised the prospect of a preemptive burst of stimulus, but their colleague Yves Mersch disagrees. He said an improving outlook should prompt the opposite of monetary easing. We're joined now by Maximilian Kunkel, CIO for Germany at UBS Global Wealth Management. Max, thanks so much for joining us. Let's start with this ECB disagreement. What do you think? Does the ECB need a preemptive burst of stimulus here, or is it time to start thinking about the end of easing?
It's certainly not time to think about the end of easing, and we believe the ECB will commit also to further stimulus as needed. For the time being, it is still needed, and that's why we also think we'll see continuation of what we've seen over the last 2 weeks and months, which is namely the ECB continuing to support as needed.
Yeah, good morning to you, Maximilian. I suppose a lot depends on if you think the outlook does continue to improve over the winter months. Is it too early to say, or do you think you have a handle on how that outlook is set to evolve through winter?
It's still too early to say, and that's why we wouldn't make grand predictions about the exact timing and size of any future programs of the ECB. Because we do still need to go through a few things as we tick along over the next 2 months, be it with regards to COVID-19, be it with regards to the impact or the longer-lasting impact of some of the stimulus measures, etc.
What do you think about the fiscal side of stimulus in Europe, Max? I mean, are we going to see an uneven recovery here in terms of countries?
We have so far seen a relatively uneven recovery, but I think the broader gist of it is that we're seeing a situation in Europe where coordination among fiscal policymakers and cooperation among fiscal policymakers and monetary policymakers has significantly improved versus what we had prior to COVID-19.